Yeah, Coach, obviously you guys had a number of issues there. Why do you feel you guys, with some regularity, struggle with defending the three? Other teams coming into this building, getting, 8, 9, 10, today 12, made threes against you guys.
Well, in the Big Ten Conference, we have been guarding the three pretty well. I mean, it's an indication that we've defended the three pretty well. I just thought tonight, second half, we were so flat coming out. I mean, something I hadn't seen. I mean, I look at their first possession to start the second half, and they got like, I think, 3, 4 cracks at it, where we couldn't come up with loose balls, a rebound. I mean, it was like we were steps slow, and it's kind of disappointing because you play a good game against Iowa, and then you come back and basically lay an egg.
Zach to Mike.
Yes, Mike, talking about that second half, did you feel like it was maybe a response to their defensive pressure, that sort of 1-2-2 press that they were putting in, and maybe just speeding you guys up, getting you guys out of rhythm?
Not really. I mean, I thought we handled the press early. Built the lead based on them doing the same thing. We didn't have I think we had 13 turnovers. So that's in the ballpark in terms of where we want to be at 12 or less. So I didn't think the press really hurt us. I thought defensively, our switching and recognizing, they run a lot of what we call ghost screens. We just didn't handle them correctly. I mean, we weren't up to touch tonight. I mean, thought we had good intentions when we started the game because we came out aggressive and it just kind of wore away.
Mike on your left and Tom.
That effort in the second half, I mean, do you want more fire from your guys in response to that? I mean, who are you looking to? I mean, can you coach them out of that, or is that something that players have to recognize and kind of show up and do do it themselves?
For sure, I want more fire. I mean, come on. Yes, I want more fire out of my guys. They didn't fight tonight the second half. That's kind of disappointing. So we got to go back to the work and see if we can work our way back. Because, I mean, that's a game that I thought if we played well, we had a legitimate chance to win, and I thought we did play well early on, and then we just had too much slippage defensively the second half.
Tom on your left and Mike.
Mike, how much of that flatness is just energy and effort and not showing up?
Well, again, I mean, I'm not gonna throw my guys under the bus. They just didn't perform the second half. They didn't. They were flat as hell.
Mike, row 2, then Mason.
Given what you're saying about the defense, how much thought did you give to going back to kind of a small defensive lineup that's given you success over the last 2 games?
Well, again, we were small at times. When they took their big guy out, we were one big and we had small guys around them. That wasn't the difference. The difference was that we didn't switch correctly. We didn't do a lot of things defensively that got us the lead early. I mean, they didn't do anything differently. And we just gotta be better over the 40-minute ball game.
Mason in front and Zion.
Coach, have you kind of seen anything that lends your team kind of susceptible to those long runs out of the second half that you guys have given up this year?
Well, I mean, we've had our ups and downs when it comes to that, ain't no doubt about that. But, again, I look at the points, you give up 85 points, you're not beating anybody in the Big Ten doing that. It's just that's not us, I mean, you got a chance when you're trying to hold teams to 65 and under in the Big Ten, and when we've done that, we've been pretty successful.
Zion on your left, last one.
Mike, when you look at the offensive rebounds Penn State had or some of the turnovers you had, it feels like at times it's just a waning focus from your squad. What do you feel like leads to those moments?
Well, again, I mean, of course, of a game you have breakdowns, and I thought tonight, the fact that we were flat, we just didn't have anything going the second half. I mean, they dictated everything from the very beginning, and once we fell behind, it was just tough to get back.
All right, thanks, Coach.